Oh well. Alright, so pre-market, pre-emotion state. Feeling calm, calm, confident, slightly excited, slightly engaged, engage. You can't, like, come on, man. Engaged. Gauge, pair, not. The strategy I'm using is no, this, that. So high time for PDA, liquidity raid, low time frame liquidity purge before remove, key timing, obvious volume shift toward drawn liquidity, most optimal time frame IVG or CSD toward drawn liquidity. Right. My goal for this. What's this tags, bro? Hey man, hey, listen, bro. Get the frick out of this game, bro. I said I keep read that now. See? Yeah, let me see. Deleting is probably from. Okay, cool. My goal for this one is take. Goal from this one is to learn. So learn. And then I think this is very necessary. I know you so. Are you the most locked in you ever been? Are you the most locked in you ever been? No. How locked in were you? Are you the most locked in you ever been? No. Feeling calm, confident, and engaged, yes. But it's not the most confident. It's not the most locked in I ever been. And then we're gonna do post motion later. So yeah, goal. All that stuff. YouTube link and all that. Okay, cool. Cool. Everything's still filtered. Perfect. I've been feeling pain. I've been feeling patience to hold on. I'm feeling so I'm excited to back test, but at the same time, no. At the same time, you see this right here, and it's like, okay, well, you see, you got that sweep right there. So we got that sweep. I'm gonna grab front to sell side. Is that anything like this? No, it's really not. Where is it at? Well, this one, yeah. Is it anything like this? No. Like this sell move? No. Well, in a way, yes, it is, but it is okay. So it is a higher time frame. Hourly fair value gap. I do remember that. It's a higher time frame fair value gap. And we do have sell side objective. We sell side objectives, which is this previous candle lows. That's liquidity. Right. What time is it? 13. Yeah, now I'm gonna go next day. But right. And then I know you so. I was. Anyway, yeah, so we did take out that sell side. We are approaching. Okay, so we do have this Ferrari gap. Very minor Ferrari gap, but it is completely real. I'm about to just go the next day. Let me go to London. I knew we wasn't automatically gonna take out this low. Now this not terrible. We created a volume imbalance, or not a volume imbalance, but new week opening gap. So it's not the worst thing my entire life. Right. Well, I'm gonna just clear this off. Just clear everything off real quick. I don't really give a frank. We have a new week opening gap right there. So, okay. So instantly, my feelings right now. What are we looking for, number one? Is there any range high or range low you think we react from? Is there any liquidity point you think we react from? Yes, a previous day low. Previous day low is a liquidity point that it could be a draw. Simple as that. Plus, we have this daily Ferrari gap right here. I like to call that Sneaky Joe. Sneaky Joe Ferrari gap. How is this leg? What is this leg to you? Got the order block. So combining confluences. I know ICT will do it. We have the order block. So yeah, that's sell side objective. We have new week opening gap from close to open. From close to open. That's the new day. That gray, right? We have this liquidity point high right here. We have this Ferrari gap right there. Am I expecting it to go up there? Not completely. And yeah, not completely, but it could, no doubt. Is that the absolute draw? It might be. Is there anywhere you can extend the fib? Optimal trade entry. Is there any place you can say? I think here, if I'm being honest, this is the only spot I can say the optimal trade entry will probably be something to look at. Anything else, like yeah, anything else, no, not really. Optimal trade entry is valid because this high is an old high, also a high time frame high. So to me, that's pretty valid. Plus the new day opening gap, plus whatever. So what am I looking for? Well, I can stay on the 5 minute. We obviously do have that buy side. We have that buy side liquidity. Right then, we also have that buy side. So you see, we had this inversion of this Ferrari gap, but not just that Ferrari gap. You see, we had an order block created. That's right there. So that is something. like, yeah, bullish. It's just bullish. Could have taken that, but fuck it. Not really desperate, bro. Oh wow, OTE aligns almost perfectly with CE of that. Like decaf. Okay, perfect. I like this fair value gap right here. It's an old fair value gap, and it's definitely. So if we inverse that, that would tell me a lot. Okay, so we have a CISD right there with that order block. Respecting that fair value gap. Okay, boom, respecting that. That's great. Did we have SMT right there? We did. We did. Yeah, we did. Alright, yeah, obviously, yeah, so we tap into that 4 hour, taking out that liquidity. So let me just get that off my screen. Taking out that liquidity, we have this big premium one right there. That's nothing really. And you see we have a cluster of stop one, not stop loss, but I mean, this is a liquidity point. Why? Because with logic, if you're looking at it from like a sell perspective, so people are selling. You see this point right here, got retested multiple times, and then it dropped. So I think that may be a point. They may possibly would like to reach up in. No doubt. Not no doubt, but 8:30 news. I just tryna live life for the moment. All these mother just wanna be there. Told you in this house past 5. Alright, so we have that liquidity sweep. We have these quadruplers right there. So yeah, quadruplers. I don't know, man. I mean, both sides don't look too terrible to my my mind. 15-minute is everything to me. This 15-minute would tell me, it would tell me everything actually I need to know about the narrative. That being said, we'll see how we react off of it. Yeah, I'm assuming we go touch the bottom of it. That's what I was automatically assuming. But we do inverse it though. That is interesting, no doubt. And then we have that discounted one right there that we could definitely rack from. Now if we inverse both of those, I will automatically assume. Oh, you see that? Yeah, GG's. Well, that's my down liquidity right there. Plus the new day opening gap. Doesn't look like cake money work. Obviously. Alright, let me just go like that. Forget. Now we have that fair value gap, that gap right there. See how price wants to. So we come back. We close past this fair value gap as if it's completely nothing, which is a great sign of bullishness. But at the same time, we are extremely discount our premium from that range high to that range low and OTE. So we want to see if we react off OTE from that. And what do? We close right there. Now we are still in this. It's not confirmed as bullish yet because we are still in this fair value gap SIBI. 4 hour SIBI. So it could just spew down from right there. Or we could take a lot of liquidity. That's fine. That's great actually. So looking at 15-minute. Now I will actually be looking at the 5. Let me see. Yeah, I'll look at the 5-minute, and I do like that wick we just created right there. Perfect. So we're having like retire, right, and tagged. Bam. I know everything I'm marking up. Like I know, like I be knowing that I'm just not marking up BS. Like that was a logical point for everybody to place their stop loss at. It's a spot where people will be confident in shorting from here. You know what I'm saying? Where people have their stop losses at. It makes it so much perfect. Like most people entered maybe off of this huge push down, probably EMA cross everything, right? And you get that, and then stop loss right here. That's a protected high. They feel safe there. They feel okay. They feel like they did something good. Like, okay, well, if I get stopped out here, then I just wasn't on the right side of the market, you know? So it's like, I don't look at that as whatever. Anyway, that's liquidity sweep. And what time is it? It's 5 o'clock. We're just gonna play until whatever. See what we do. We have 3 minutes. That wick right there is nice. Yeah, look at that. Okay, buy side sweep. Another wick. I like these wicks. Now, if we were to, let's say, inverse this wick alone, that would be my IFG. I kid you not. You see that wick? Boom. Then now we're respecting that though. Buy side sweep. Right, and then sell program. Bam. That's your sell program right there. If the right guy was created. If the right guy was created, if the right guy was respected, we're obviously in the sell program. So boom. Okay, cool. Didn't tap it, that's fine. Really not caring about that. It's 8:15. Going on the 1 hour, obviously we have 1 hour, 4 hour. Okay, obviously no 4 hour. Tap all the way back up is there. We have that liquidity high. So yeah, I mean I can mark it out as buy side because why not, you know? And if we're looking at this in any type of logic, you look at these highs. These are highs you'd be looking at. These are highs that may want to get touched, and people are begging. So what the reason why I like kind of options market theory, even though I don't know it at all. But I think it's like this, like where it's a fair price. So I feel as though people are begging. They're looking at this price and they're begging for price to go up to their high. So they're placing a lot of orders right here. A lot. Pending orders, everything. They're having faith in this, and this is their point of interest. This is the spot where people are saying, okay, I want to retest to this high, type of thing. They see it like that. And some of them, you know, have pending orders. Some of them, or they want to get filled. So what price will do is fill them, and most likely just run the opposite direction they are anticipating. But still, 4 hour. Okay, 30 minutes into 4 hour. We have this 1 hour. This 1 hour is cheeks because why we have this order block. Order block created right there. So I mean, I'll just put it on a 1 hour at this point. I'm not even a fan of this. Alright, cool. So now, obviously, we seem way more bullish to anything. So I can assume that this high will probably be taken out. If not, let me see how we create this 15 minute. Boom, 15 minute created. Now, if it wants to, if this high is demanding anything, like imagine this high being like a freaking judge. Whoa, buddy, if you want to take this high, buddy, you might need to take some more liquidity. This is where I look down, right here. I look down right at this area. And I say, okay, well, if you need any liquidity, guess what's down here? 15-minute fair value gap. If you need that, it will show it. How would it show it? SMT, IVG, all that other stuff. So instantly, I will have this right here. 3 minute. The closer below that CE. Now I see that volume imbalance. That is something that I don't find as random. I don't find that volume imbalance as random. I find that something very specifically created. Boom. So right now, as you see, it demanded us to go right to that 15-minute. Now that 15-minute should be able to push price up if it wants to truly take out liquidity. So let me see. That could be, but I'd rather stay with the price unless we do something like that. Then I'll look at it. So I want to go back to that. So I'm looking at this right here. I don't want to trade this. I don't want to anticipate us going to this high because I'd rather take that back. I'd rather stay on this time frame and wait for this to become an inversion so I could possibly take the continuation higher than to go on a low time frame saying, well, this is the draw, going on 30 seconds, try to look for it, whatever, at this current moment. But when we have something like this, where we take out the low, now it seems like this is the best indication of quote-unquote oversold. That's your oversell. Okay, we're oversold, we need to rebalance. Same theory, or no, same logic of this high as this. We're oversold now. We just got this low, and we have people screaming to get filled at this area. That is my liquidity I look at. See SMT? Look at that, perfect. So we're gonna see his price is willing to respect the SMT and push price higher. Nope. Nope. So this is nice. So 9:30 now. So we have 9:30 and we have these equal highs plus the gap. You want to be very careful because you see that volume imbalance now. So yeah, it's very important to check all that. So now we have the volume imbalance. That is something you don't want to. That's something you don't want to look past at all. I promise you don't. Because I can guarantee you that this imbalance will most likely get wicked and be something or look at that. I told you. Anyway, alright, it's probably lucky. Because when you have volume imbalance like that, it usually wicks it. Has a lot of wicks. It gets wicky around these things. Now trading above it, that's your instant confirmation right there. Trade past volume imbalance right there, and we have a 3 minute. No, we don't have a 3 minute. Do that order block though, and I do like that order block. So realistically, if we can trade back to this volume imbalance, I would take it. I'll take the 1-to-1. I think I like the logic on this one right here. I like the logic on this one because we have a 3 minute order block, 3 minute inverse. So I think we're bullish. Respecting the order block would be I think I want like a more so of a, I don't know, man. Alright, cool. Yeah, so That was smooth. Smooth. So the inverse of that, volume imbalance, push price higher, just buy, right? Quote unquote. Just me and you in a Beamer. So my mind was telling me yes, but my system was telling me no. That's it. My intuition was telling me yes, just buy. My experience. But if I would have took a loss, it would have hurt way more taking this loss than, you know what I'm saying? And this is where journal comes in, because you have no confidence in this. But if I would have journaled 100 things like this, I bet I'll have confidence in this. But since my journals is most of the time just, whatever, that's the thing I'm confident in. So that's supposed to not taking things you're not confident in, because there's such thing as a bad trade and a terrible trade. Anyway, what is it? 10, about to be 10. So 15-minute created plus the whatever, and we're in between two order blocks. That's something I don't want to trade. I don't want to try to predict anything after that. I don't. Now if we create SMT like that, boom. That's when I'll take. Okay, I'll be like, okay. SMT created, high time from SMT created. Buy side objective, which is order block, yes, but the order block already been used, and it failed to distribute prices lower, creating an SMT. So now if we start showing some bullish signs, we can anticipate this to be a protected swing. If we start showing some bullish signs, like respect of this wick. What you did? Okay, it would have been nice. It would have been very nice. So like I said, playing that 15-minute, we have that low. I'm not really caring about that low. I'm not trying to look to take a trade past that low, or maybe I am. Let me see. The only time I will if we create a 5-minute. Yeah. So obviously, if we created the 5-minute, we traded back into that. Okay, actually, we still might. GG's. Oh, that would have been, yeah. Okay. Oh, let's calm down. Let's calm down, bro. So yeah, now we trade back into that. That's honestly. Well, dang, it's perfect to me. Yeah, so now I see y'all we traded back into that. That's perfect timing to distribute price lower at 10:30. And also creating equal lows, but most people that's trying to pick the bottom will buy from there. And then you see instant inverse right there, and then you can do trade entry right there, aiming for that low, but your stop at this low, right on that 1-to-1. So let me see. So let me see this. Yeah, 5-minute looks good. I mean, it looks absolutely great. We are gonna take it that low. Now, this looks like it could have drawdown, and yeah. But I think price is showing obviously showing a willingness to go down. So I want to see that inversion stay. So I like that. I do like this trade. I want to see that inverse stay sensitive. Oh. Alright, so you see how we didn't do that? I'm going to see a drop from there. Or I might just have proper risk management. Because what's the likelihood of whatever? We're going on a 30-second. See that? This is where I'll take my loss. Right there. Oh, my fault. This is where I'll take my loss. Bam. Nice. So let's show it real quick. Boom. It's only small. At a 30-second, if we, yeah. So you can trade 30-second for parent, but perfect, like something like that. Then 1, bam. So now we have that fair value gap created with that inverse, which is a BPR. We have clear sell side objective. We can target that inversion, but to be safe, we do a 1-to-1. So what do? We're tapping back into this wick. Right. We already are. And we see we have a willingness to go lower. From there. And I think that's a valid point for me. Because we have the inversion, CISD equal lows, and then the willingness to go down after sell size took from there. So I think it's a sell side objective now. Okay, no. Alright. Cool. Girl, you got me stuck inside your love. Wait, risk management, Aaron. Okay, let's have some proper risk management. Let's have some proper risk management. Come on. I need that to displace lower. We don't. We have that high token, but to tap into that. Now I'm instantly. What the is this? Why is it like this? Why the frick is this 56? Wait, no, go back. Because I feel it filled me wrong. Pause. Order. Market execution. Perfect. I want to see a drop right there, and I want to see a drop right there. So boom, that's where. And then boom, stopped out. Cool. So could do some of that. Boom. What? How? Oh wait, it was just 700. Okay. Small, very small. That's smooth, but isn't necessary. This is stopping. Oh, it's 1042. Connection lost, and everything. You know, above. I want to see, is that logo going to take it out regardless? It does. It does, doesn't it? What is it? 11. Why is it doing that? If it creates a 5-minute, I won't even trust that. So I could have avoided this, no doubt. Right, I could have avoided this, no doubt. But the logic was there, so is that all that matters? Yes. So the logic was there. So you see how we tapped into this Fairway gap? We spent so much time into it though, which is stupid. And also, it was not in equilibrium of the range. So that was the main mistake. Anyway, I'll be right quick. I'm gonna go get some. Drink my water. No, wait, actually. Big mistake. Yeah, you got me. All right. So now looking at that, you see that instead of that, it respected that wick just perfectly. So the creative ejection wick and respected that wick. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm journaling tomorrow.